Greetings, it's Heidi back with Heidonian Living. Today's segment is going to help you a little bit with energy management and also becoming the person who remembers just about everything you said you were going to do, and or helps you follow promptings that you feel like maybe God puts someone on your heart to do something for, or to remember to send them something or give them something, and it'll help you follow through on those promptings. And the simple little tool that I recommend with this tip is to invest in a whole bunch of these little notebooks. You can usually get them at the dollar store, one of the various kinds of dollar stores, in a pack of 4 or 5 for $1. And some of you who are my techie friends may find that this seems a little ridiculous to actually buy paper notebooks to keep around, but I will tell you there's more than one reason. One, you know I love paper if you've listened to me much at all with Heidonian Living, so I tend to be more of a paper girl. You may be able to do this on your phone, but just let me tell you where I keep these and what I use them for. And then another layer of why I think it's important to go paper rather than paperless. So I keep one of these at my desk where I work. I keep one of these in my car where it's easy to grab. I keep one of these on my nightstand. And actually in my new house, I don't keep one in my kitchen because I keep an extra magnetic one on my fridge, but I used to keep one in my kitchen at my previous home. And then I also keep one in my travel bag, like my book bag that I take all of my books that I'm going to read, and I keep one in my purse. So what do I use these for? Really just to jot down anything that comes to mind so that then I can compile them on my desk and transfer them to my master brain dump list or my master list of things to do, or even just day by day. Oh, I also keep one in my quiet time space because when I'm reading and praying and journaling and something pops in my head that's distracting me from what I'm working on, it allows me to jot it down, and that way I can get back on task with what I want to be focused on in that moment, but I don't forget that valuable piece of information that either my subconscious, my brain, or the good Lord, or a combination thereof is prompting me with to follow up and follow through on. I can't tell you how many things this has saved me from forgetting. It serves a couple of other purposes too. One, you might think, oh, I can remember, but the reality is you're using energy in the background of your mind to remember that, right? And so if you dump it on paper and you know you can come back to it, you don't have to waste energy remembering it anymore. The other thing is, I love having it on paper too, because sometimes maybe for 2 or 3 days, I won't get to things and I can have those stacked up on my desk, and then it helps me go through and prioritize. The other reason why you want to use paper is, well, for me personally, like at my quiet time, I don't want to have my phone there. I have it in a completely different room so that I'm not tempted to be distracted by things that come in on my phone. And if I were making a memo on my phone, I could get sucked in, to social media and all those other things. And then pretty soon, 20 or 30 minutes later, I am completely off task of what I wanted that time to be spent on. The other thing is on your nightstand also too, if you can put your phone away from so you can't reach it in bed. Am I good at that? No, I probably only do that half the time, but I sleep so much better the nights that I do put my phone away where I cannot reach it while I'm in bed. And then if something pops in my brain though, you know how a lot of times when you're nodding off to sleep, something pops in your brain. Oh, I should have done that, or I got to remember to do this. Well, then you have trouble sleeping because you're trying to remember that and all this, versus if you have this on your nightstand with a pen, even in the dark, you can scribble, and then in the morning it's there waiting. So you can peacefully sleep while your notebook is keeping all your I've got to remember that goodies in it. And so just all those strategic places are places that I feel like I get those ideas, those promptings, those things I need to remember to do. So I hope this simple little task or suggestion, perhaps I should call it, will help you live more in freedom and be more of who you're called to be.